Title: The Dream Teller, Rediscovering Forgotten Adventures. Once upon a time, in a tiny little town, there lived a boy named Francis. He was kind, sweet, and had a heart full of curiosity. But sometimes, Francis thought about things a little too much. One day, Francis was with his friends, chatting about their dreams. They talked about flying, about becoming animals, or meeting birds that could speak. They imagined magical places, places that didn't even exist, the kind of dreams that promised great adventures. But Francis had a secret. He could never remember his dreams. No matter how hard he tried, he just couldn't recall them. He didn't know what it was like to soar through the sky or speak with a bird. He didn't know what it felt like to visit a place that wasn't real. As his friends shared their magical adventures, Francis stayed quiet. He didn't want them to think he was strange, so he made up an excuse and went home early. On his way home, Francis wandered through the park, lost in his thoughts. The sky was beautiful, pale blue with fluffy clouds, tinged with pink and orange from the setting sun. He took a deep breath, listening to the evening songs of the birds. He wished, with all his heart, that he could remember his dreams. Francis continued his walk through the small woods that led to his house. No one really knew why he loved to walk here, pretending he was a giant. But that evening, it was more than just pretending. It helped him forget about his missing dreams. He came to a stream clear and calm, reflecting the sky and the trees. He tossed a stone into the water, wishing once more to remember his dreams. Then, he kept walking, following the stream that would lead him home. Soon, Francis reached a field of wheat, warm and scratchy beneath his fingertips. His house appeared in the distance, the smell of something delicious wafting from the kitchen. At dinner, surrounded by his family, Francis felt happy. But even as he prepared to eat, his thoughts returned to the dreams he could never remember. He wished again with all his heart to recall his dreams. And after dinner, everything seemed normal. He helped his dad clean up, played a game with his sister, and took the dog for a walk with his mom. But when Francis climbed into bed that night, something very special happened. There, sitting on his windowsill, was a small lady with dark, curly hair and a big, kind smile. She wore colourful, glittery clothes, and in her hand was a tiny red and yellow suitcase. She called herself the Dream Teller, and she had come to share Francis's dreams. The Dream Teller explained that she was there to help people remember their dreams, those forgotten adventures that everyone had. It was her job, and it was an important one. Francis was curious. He asked where she kept all the dreams that no one remembered. Surely there were millions of them. The Dream Teller opened her suitcase, and in a flash, a huge purple and blue tent appeared, filling the entire room. It shimmered like the night sky, stars twinkling on every wall. Francis's jaw dropped. Inside, he could see something truly magical. At the center of the tent was a golden table with a clear crystal ball. The Dream Teller touched the ball, and the stars above swirled until one floated down into the crystal. Inside the ball, images began to form, images of dreams Francis had long forgotten. There were dreams about talking animals, magical places, and even dreams where Francis was soaring through the sky. With each dream he remembered more, his heart swelling with happiness. He had dreams after all. As the night went on, Francis grew sleepy. The Dream Teller gave him a small crystal ball, telling him it would help him remember his dreams from now on. If ever he wanted to see them again, all he had to do was look inside. Before long, the Dream Teller floated out into the night, leaving Francis with the crystal ball in his hands and a heart full of joy. He climbed into bed, knowing that his dreams would never again be forgotten. And as he closed his eyes, the dreams came, the adventures, the magic. And this time, Francis would remember them all. Thank you for watching video. Please like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends.